Hello, gentlemen, barbarians, savages. It's the Rooster here, and today I'm going to start a new series, and I'm going to call it Gyno Planet. Been thinking about something to do after the black belt and the belt series that I did earlier, and I think this is kind of what I want to do. Gyno Planet, right? Kind of a big picture of how everything kind of ties together. I've already done a video on gynocentrism, right? And I've already done a video on feminism, so go back and check those out. Those are probably the first two. I'm going to go around here in this order for the series, and I'm going to do a video on each one of these. So really, the next part that we're up to after gynocentrism and feminism, the golden uterus, and women having tons and tons and tons of babies, is overpopulation and scarcity of resources. I think a lot of people can understand that. Then I'm going to talk a little bit about generational pacification and how that develops culturally into the kind of Elysium kind of system that may be coming down in the future. And then how that system, with more feminism and more gynocentrism, leads into governmental and societal controls, kind of like the Brave New World from Huxley and the 1984, George Orwell's 1984, down here, this kind of society. And then, of course, just like with the Romans and the Ottoman Empire and the Caliphates and the Chang Empire and the Huns and all that stuff, you get revolution, and then you get depopulation, extinction level events, barbarianism and savagery, which we love. And then, of course, back up here, we're at the recreation, Renaissance, and the beginning of a patriarchal society again. So I'm going to take about probably the next 6 or 7 weeks, and I've already done a lot of this research, but I'm going to kind of go in depth on this stuff and do a new series on this whole thing, and I'm going to call it Gyno Planet. So here you go. I'll give you one more real quick look at it. Right? And then I'm going to go right in and start making the videos on this. The reason I wanted to do this is because I think a lot of the stuff that I've seen is kind of theoretical out there, and I like the applied sciences better, and I like MGTOW from an applied standpoint. And I think a lot of guys that are MGTOW, they're just like, they feel like they're kind of in an ocean of information, and they're floating around, and these words are being thrown at them: gynocentrism, feminism, self-actualization, the patriarchy, all of this stuff, and they're kind of just, they're just normal dudes. They're just trying to tread water. They don't have PhDs in cultural development and stuff like that. They just want to kind of understand where they are in the picture, what they can do. How in the hell did we get into this situation? What's the history behind it? Not from a theoretical standpoint, from an actual, this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened, and now this is where we're at. Reality, So I think, we kind of have a general sphere, the manosphere, of ideas that are out there. But I want to take this back to like the 10,000 foot level. and really look at, this is how we got here, and this is, if we continue down this path, this is potentially what can happen to our culture, what can happen to our planet, what can happen to our children, what can happen to our society, what can happen to our countries if we continue down this path. So people get a big picture, and they don't just feel like they're in a boat floating around on the ocean, and they don't know what direction the current's taking them. I think if you look down from the big picture of this Gyno planet, once you've watched all the videos, you'll kind of see where we came from, or how this all started, and where it may end up. So that's all I got. This is kind of just a teaser video. I'm going to start another video right after this, and it'll give you more. So that's all I got. Rooster out. As always, take it easy. Hope you like the series.